Hello class 10 children. Yesterday we had studied in digital documentation about how to add or insert a row or a column, how to add a cell, how to delete. Now today we will be studying formatting in the cells. Formatting, as the name suggests, means changing. So if you want to make any changes inside the cells, how we are going to do so, that we will be studying. So first is formatting the text inside the cell. Now a table contains many cells. A cell is an intersection of a row or a column. So if you want to make changes to the text inside the cells, what you will be doing is, first of all, click on the cell that you want to format. Then you will be selecting that text, and then you will be clicking on format and then the font option. So this is how you will be changing the text inside the cell. The next is formatting images in the cells. So you will be clicking on the cell where you want to change the formatting of the image, then click on format and then format picture. So whatever image is inside the cell, that will be changed. Now next is merging of cells. Merging means turning two or more cells into one cell, or you can say combining two or more cells into one cell. Now why we need to do so? Suppose our data or whatever characters we are writing, it is very long. Suppose we have to write encyclopedia. So it is a long word, so it needs merging of cells. Similarly, you want to write timetable of class 10. So for this you will have to merge the cells. So in order to merge cells, rows, columns, first of all you will be selecting those cells, rows or columns which you want to merge. Then you will be going in the main menu to the table option, and then you have the merge cells options. So the cells that you have selected will get merged into one cell. The next is splitting of cells. Splitting means you want to split a cell into number of cells. For this you should have a table already created. So in order to split a cell, what you will be doing? First of all, you will be placing your cursor on the cell that you want to split. Split means dividing the cell into many small cells. So first the cursor will be placed on the cell that you want to split. Then you will be going to the main menu, the table, then split cells option, and then you will there enter the number of rows and columns that you want to split into. Suppose you want to split into 4 rows and 4 columns. So when you will go to table split cells, a dialog box will open which will ask you to enter the number of rows and columns that you want to split into. Then afterwards you will press enter, or you will directly click the OK button. So this will help in splitting of that cell into many cells. So children, the difference between splitting and merging of cells is, merging means you are combining 2 or more cells to accommodate the data, while splitting is the opposite of merging. That means you are dividing that cells into many cells. And why you are doing so? To separate the data into different cells. So splitting and merging basically are the things which are included in the formatting inside the cells, and both of them are having opposite meanings. So basically formatting helps us in changing the way the cell looks. When you are formatting the text in the cells, you are making a change in the font size, the font style of the text in the cell. And when you are formatting the images in the cells, you are changing the way the picture looks inside the cell. You want to shorten it, you want to widen it. So that will be formatting the images in the cells. And splitting and merging, as I have already explained you, these help cells to combine or the cells to divide. So both of these four processes, that is formatting the text in the cells, formatting the image in the cells, formatting the means also the merging or the splitting of cells, helps in viewing the table in a different form. You want to change the appearance of your table, so that is why you are applying formatting in the cells. Similarly, as you were doing earlier in MS Word, you were formatting the text, the way the text looked in the Word document. That was formatting the text in the Word. So all these help in changing the way the data looks inside the cells. So this formatting of cells is also a part of your LibreOffice. Next we will be studying about table of contents. That means you want to insert table inside your LibreOffice, all these things. So that is all for today. Notes will be sent to you later. Just you have to watch the video. Thank you and have a nice day.